Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us for this information webinar on our upcoming executive education program, Mutual Fund Analyst. This is a very interesting program we've designed in consultation with ICRA Analytics. ICRA Analytics, of course, doesn't need any introduction in the financial space. ICRA, of course, we all know ICRA for the credit rating work that they do, but under the ICRA Analytics arm, there are many more other important and interesting services that they offer. One among it is the MFI 360 platform, which we recently discovered during our discussion with ICRA about this program. And I realized that it's a fantastic platform for a lot of wealth advisors, and mutual fund distributors to be a part of. Having been in a wealth space long back when I started my career, I realized that a lot of wealth advisors continue to rely on the advice or recommendations given by research analysts, and very few wealth advisors have the research capabilities of themselves. That always puts them at a disadvantage with other wealth advisors or qualified mutual fund distributors. So the idea behind this program was to create that capability among the wealth advisors, among the young investment professionals on mutual fund analysis. And I'm sure this can open up multiple career opportunities for the audience, depending on their background and their qualification set. So the quick context to this presentation, why we are doing what we are doing, and also what this program is all about. So we all know for mutual fund distributors or financial advisors in India, winning the trust of the clients is the ultimate recipe for success. So as I say, world over, you need to first do work with a client for a long time and hope that someday he'll be your friend. In India, especially in wealth advisory, you need to be a friend of your client first for him to give you some business. So we've all seen this kind of a wealth advisory approach in the industry as well as in the clients, where the trust always comes first for the investor or the client. And this is why very deep qualification programs like this, we believe, can go a long way in preparing a wealth advisor to better answer and better serve the clients. So the MFA program that we've designed in partnership with ICRA, or I would say with their help, is a very unique program that we're trying out. Another key pain area that we're trying to answer for this program is the perennial gap between academics and corporate. So we always talk about how what we study is very different to what we actually practice in the market. So we thought, can we create a program which has both a theory as well as a practical aspect, and that's where ICRA came into the picture. And I'll leave it to Ishna, who's representing ICRA Analytics today, to do more talking on what ICRA will be adding to this program and how MFI 360 degree forms the core of this program. In the meanwhile, we all know mutual fund sector has done tremendously well. It's grown more than 5 times over the last 10 years itself. The current AUM for the mutual fund sector stands at almost 37.56 lakhs crores. Mutual fund schemes 2500 plus, mutual fund houses 44 plus, number of accounts 12.61 crores. Basically, there's an overkill. I mean, if you talk to any layman, of course, he finds it difficult to differentiate between different mutual funds because of the sheer number of funds out there. And of course, regulators have also been talking again and again about, why is there a need for the same fund house to launch different kind of schemes on the same, around the same theme. So anyways, that's a discussion between regulators and AMCs. But what I'm from an investor's point of view, it becomes very difficult. And I'm sure from an advisor point of view also, it becomes extremely difficult to compare and differentiate between different mutual funds. So that was the idea. Most of the client audience here today, and even that audience, which is the target segment for this program, they've already people who've been practicing mutual funds for a number of years. They're people who are completed programs like CFP and various other programs on wealth management and financial planning. So that's not the idea here. Idea is to go a bit deeper into mutual fund analytics and see if we can, give you a better approach to do this analysis for your clients going forward. I do not want to read out. This is already available on the program website, the curriculum. There's a slide. I mean, we were planning to start this program from April 11th. The slide changed. The program will now start from April 18th. That is Monday. Everything remains the same except the schedule goes forward by a week. So the first, as you can see, the curriculum talks about first session is all about introduction. Uh, uh, the second session is we move on to fund selection and fund research. And now, mind you, the program is purely designed for senior professionals and practitioners of mutual fund distribution or wealth advisory. So we are not going to go into basics, but just to build up the tempo, there are a couple of sessions to set the context, and then we go deep diving into topics like fund selection and fund research, portfolio management, marketing, distribution, and investor related services. Most importantly, valuation and taxation of mutual funds, understanding how the mutual fund accounting works, NAV works, the quantitative evaluation of mutual fund schemes, and so very important, the key factors to consider to be investment ready by a client. The session number 9 will talk about various tools for helping a client achieve financial freedom. That session will be more like a summary of the entire program, as well as case studies, where for you to go through real life cases and discuss with the faculty on what are the right way for mutual fund advising to certain clients. The session number 10 will be on the MFI 360 platform, which will be conducted by ICRA Analytics. Now, this is a very, very important session because you get a hand holding in terms of how to use the platform, how to do your research on the platform. Because what follows after session number 10 is a 15-day practical lab experience for you all, where you will get a free complimentary demo access to this platform. And you get to analyze, as the data points are given, thousands of schemes and various other statistics related to that. So you get a good 15-day period for your practical work under this program. And then we sum it up with the exams on May 21st and 22nd. It's going to be an online multiple choice question paper with negative marking, and 2 hours, and you can of course appear anytime during these 2 days from anywhere of your choice. So that's basically the sequence of the program. I've already discussed about why we're doing it. Now, of course, I'll quickly hand over to Ishna to talk about how this program is different from so many other programs out there, and what is ICRA doing to bring that difference. But before I go there, quickly, the program fee, of course, is 11,800. The early bird ends on March 31st. This is the final round of early bird, so this ends on March 31st. What the program fee includes is your live online sessions, your instructor notes, your virtual access pass to the inaugural Indian Mutual Funds Innovation Summit. Now, this is going to be very, very interesting. This is something we are planning in June. It's 1 full week of investment products innovation that we're going to cover. And you as a student get a pass for the entire week, where we are going to not only focus on mutual funds, but also all other key investment products or asset classes that are there. So but focusing more on the mutual fund here, the summit itself will be a very different gathering where we talk purely innovation that's happening in the mutual funds and how the product is only getting better and better for the client. More importantly, you also get a membership for 1 year through this. The eQualify membership gives you access to all the recordings of all our training programs, access to all events. Now that the things are opening up, we are soon started also, we'll start organizing the physical events as well as a lot of member related activities and meetups, etc. So you get access to all of that. And a 15-day exclusive access, which is already a part of this program. And there could be some more pleasant surprises from ICRA side, which I'll again leave Ishna to talk about. But this is where we are. The program link is given at the bottom of the page. Those of you not registered can go and check all the details there. And now I will quickly invite Ishna to please cover FI360, all that you are bringing to the program and how we're going to together make it very, very different for the audience.
Thank you, Aditya. Thank you so much. May I just share my screen?
Yeah, sure. I'll just one second. Yeah, you can share now.
Is my screen visible and am I audible?
Yeah, yeah.
So very good afternoon to everyone, ladies and gentlemen. And on behalf of ICRA Analytics Limited, want to thank Aditya and the Qualified team for inviting us to be here with all of you today. And ICRA Analytics is very excited to be the knowledge partner in this novel certification program. And Aditya has already spoken to you about the program and the curriculum and the depth of coverage that it offers. And now let me just, quickly take a little bit of your time to introduce my company, my team, and our mutual fund research tool. Formed in 1991, ICRA Limited is one of the premier credit rating agencies of India. And the company has been offering unbiased research and rating to Indian capital markets for the last 3 decades. Apart from India, the group also has a rating business in Nepal and Sri Lanka. It's a listed company, majority owned by another global giant, which is a premier credit rating agency, the Moody's Group. So that's the group that's there. And ICRA Analytics is the non-rating arm of the ICRA Group. We were incorporated in 1999, and since then, we've created a niche for ourselves in the global and domestic BFSI segment. The company in its current avatar was formed through the merger of 2 ICRA subsidiaries, that's ICRA Online, the KPO arm, and IMAX, the consulting arm. So we offer a wide range of services, and I will just give you a brief overview of the different verticals where we are present in the next slide. And we are an 800+ member team with Porsche for leadership in domain as well as technology. And we have executed over 10,000+ assignments in the course of our existence. And that's something that we are very proud of. And we are a 9001 certified company for quality management and a 27001 certified company for information security. So that was a very brief introduction. And now what you see on the slide are our different verticals. So knowledge service is our KPO arm, where we offer financial outsourcing services to global and domestic players. We specialize in analytical support for IFRS and GAAP financial analysis, as well as modeling in the structured finance space. In our grading vertical, we offer SME grading, MSME grading, ESCO, solar grading services, vendor grading, and so on. In our risk management vertical, we undertake credit risk modeling assignments for banks and NBFCs, among the many other things that we do there. Our fourth vertical is data management and research, where we execute bespoke assignments backed by research or technology or both. And now finally, I come to market data, which is the vertical from where I come, and I will showcase our offerings in slightly more detail. So essentially, our market data offerings can be bucketed into 4 segments. First is content, where we offer valuation services to the Indian mutual fund industry. So we are one of the 2 registered valuers for pricing fixed income securities that are held by debt mutual funds. We also have one of the oldest industry databases of mutual fund data that we have been collating for 2 decades now, since the very early days of the industry. And we continue to update this with 5 lakh data on a daily basis, if you were to look at our monthly average. And this is disseminated through different offerings, which includes newsletters, fund fact sheets, product notes, scorecards, web tools, investor education content, and so on. We also collate ULIP performance and portfolio data, though it's one of our smaller businesses. And now I'll come to our solution suite, which would be of more interest to us in the context of today's meeting. So our legacy flagship product is MFI Explorer, which has been around again from the very early days of the mutual fund industry and has been part of the MF industry's evolution in India, and continues to be regarded as one of the most authentic sources of mutual fund information in the country, even today. Our other legacy products are on-prem portfolio tracker and insurance explorer. Recently, we've been upping our ante in the cloud space, and we have been releasing products on a very regular basis. So we have the cloud-based MFI 360 research, on which I'll spend some time, as well as MFI 360 portfolio tracker, credit rating tracker, our customized ranking tool, which is Ranking 360, as well as a multi-asset treasury solution that we are planning to launch in a day or 2. So that's the product suite that's there. On the research side, so we are the chosen vendors for implementing Riskometer and PRC for all the mutual fund houses, among the other things that we do. And in the analytical space, we are working on fixed income indices as well as fixed income portfolio evaluation. So this gives a very broad idea about what we do in market data. And on that note, let me also introduce myself and my team who are there on today's call. So I have with me Mr. Neeraj Agarwal. And Neeraj, if you can just say hi. Okay. So that's the gentleman in the blue shirt. And we also have Mr. Sumit Somani. So he's also there on the call. Sumit, I don't see you on the video, but if you could just, switch on for a moment. And both of them are veterans in the company, domain experts, and the main brains behind MFI 360, as well as several other products that we have. So you will be seeing a lot of them during the course of the program. And one thing that I can assure is that they are the best people for any queries on mutual funds, whether related to our product or even otherwise. And last but not the least, let me also introduce myself. So I am Eshna. So I have been in ICRA Analytics for last 17 years. I've held multiple portfolios in global as well as in the domestic verticals. And presently I lead our product, digital marketing, as well as our communication practices. So now the company is introduced. Now the team members are introduced, and let me now introduce our tool, which is MFI 360. Yeah. So you will need this tool for your practical work as you work through the certification program, and we promise to enable this for all program participants. So as just to get us, oriented on this tool, it's an analytical tool. So which allows the users to query the mutual fund database for performance, portfolio, and industry data, and draw logical inferences and insights for in-depth mutual fund research. And with that background, let me now tell you some of the things that you can do with the tool. So the tool is designed to take your businesses to new heights. I think that's our catch line. That's what we promise to do. And it offers a wide range of resources. It starts right from prospecting and outreach content, where high quality newsletters are available for free for your customer connects. And for a small fee, you can also get branded content. Then we have a very powerful fund screening tool with basic and advanced parameters to pick the right fund for your clients. There are 33 well-designed research reports for in-depth analysis. There's a portfolio scanner, which will help you to scan portfolios of your clients and prospects. You can compare the performance of mutual funds with indices as well as other asset classes like commodities and currencies to strengthen your sales pitch. There are downloadable artifacts to keep you active on the social media. There is ready sales collateral in the form of fund fact sheets, etc., that are downloadable with your own logo. And which can be very easily shared during the prospecting stage, or while you are resolving customer queries, or you are doing outreach. Then there's a library of addendums as well as circulars for ready references. We understand that it might be slightly challenging to pull out the right things at the right time, so we've kept everything in an organized manner for you, so that you can you spend very little time in looking for information. And last but not the least, there are differentiated web tools. So web tools and calculators are everywhere. It's nothing new to the mutual fund industry. But when we show you what we have in the product, I hope you'll agree that we are providing differentiated content. So I do hope this sounds interesting. We are also planning to have a webinar on the product, so where we can give you a demonstration, live demonstration of the product, and tell you more about it, so that we are better oriented. This slide may look very busy, and I will not get into the details of it. The idea is just to let you know the depth of the product, what it offers, so that you can get a high level understanding of what to expect, right? So that's all from my side. On parting note, just want to reiterate that MFI 360 will be available to add value to this wonderful course that eQualify is launching. And this will be available for free for all your practical work, because as Aditya mentioned, theory without practical knowledge, leaves a gap. So there is something that remains incomplete, and we don't want that. We all want you to succeed and do the best. So this is a small endeavor from our side to add value. And also, if after the program, in the course of your practical work, in the course of your training, you feel that the program, that the product has potential to be an enabler for your business, to add to your success story, then what we promise is that you would be able to subscribe to it at a very, very attractive rate. Yeah, so that's from my side. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for your time. And my team and me are available in case there are any questions. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ishna. So audience, if you have any questions on the program or on ICRA, or how we're going to make it different through theory, practicals, or the overall work that we do around the year, please feel free to ask your questions through the chat window. I can see a few questions here. Shrikant, you're talking about your question is how will it help for mutual fund distributor? Are you referring to the certain program, education program, or MFI 360? If you could please clarify. Till then, I'll take the next question from Sanjay. Sanjay is asking whether MFI 360 would be available on chargeable basis. So Sanjay, no, I mean the 15 days of practicals, it is not, it will be available completely free of cost from ICRA's side. After the program, if someone wants to, if some of the students want to subscribe to it, they will be offering huge discounts. That will be only exclusively for our members and our students of MFA program. But the practicals 15 days of access is completely free.
That's right. Yeah.
There's a question from Sagar. Ishna, I think Ishna or Neeraj, Sumit, you can take it. Does ICRA 360 include details on equity and balance funds also?
Yes, it does.
There's a question from Harsha. In case the session is missed on any day, can it be seen with recording? So yes, Harsha, the recordings are available to you throughout the year through the membership app. So as I mentioned, as a part of the program, you're also getting a 1-year membership free. And the beauty about the Qualify membership is you not only getting recordings of this program, but you practically get recordings of every other training that we do across different topics in finance. And many other benefits like access to various events, conferences, etc. So do read out on the Qualify membership. You'll get complete details there. Okay, so Shrikant's question was about MFA and 360 both, how this program will help mutual fund distributors. So Ishna, you want to go first?
Yeah, so Shrikant, like I just, showed on the slide, that the tool has several aspects. So it can help you in the course of your business in multiple ways. So right from prospecting to research to fund screening to scanning of any prospects portfolio to offering ready sales collateral. So currently, these things are done in silos, right? Or you would have like multiple vendors or multiple processes for doing each of these tasks. But what the tool does is that it puts together everything to be a complete enabler for your business. So that's what it is. And more details around the product, if you want. So I think we will be having one more information webinar, right, Aditya? On
yeah, of course. But Ishna, I see a couple of more questions on the pricing and what exact benefit this participants will be getting. So if you can just quickly mention that, it will be helpful.
Yeah. So you want me to announce the pricing now?
Yeah, you can, of course. Please go ahead.
Yeah. So the product will be available. So MFI 360 is available in a few variants. So the standard variant, which has everything that I spoke of. So that variant would be available at a discounted rate of 25,000 per annum to the program participants. The SRP of the product is well above 40,000. So as part of our endeavor to add value, So, and be part of this novel initiative. So we are offering at a very, very discounted rate.
So it's close to 40 to 50% discount on the actual subscription fee for our participants and members. And Shrikant, adding to the other part of your question, how will the program add value? So, our constant endeavor has been that financial professionals, especially wealth advisors, we all need to be, the continuous education is a must for us, and it cannot happen only through education programs. It has to have come to you through different formats, like conferences, contests, publication related work, research related work, etc. So our idea, our work of training you all doesn't stop with the program. It actually starts, because once you are a part of the Equalify membership community, you will get a lot of updates on a regular basis in terms of research and content, invites to different programs. As I talked about a mutual fund innovation summit that will be coming up in June. So similar various other webinars or events, or even physical meetups will be happening among the participants and among the industry key stakeholders. So we plan to be a platform for you around the year, and that's how what you're learning during this 10 days and or a 1 month of this program, we should be able to exercise on that throughout the year through various formats or initiatives. And the membership is available both online and offline. So online, we have a membership app where you can connect with other members, and there could be a lot of exchange of thoughts and content between the members themselves. So that's my answer to how this will be beneficial to you on a continuing basis, this program and the membership. Palaniappan has asked, can we have a demo session? So I'm assuming, are you mentioning about a demo session of MFI 360, or are you talking about the demo session of the program? If you could just confirm. MFI 360 session we are going to have soon, so all of you will be updated on that. I'm just trying to take. So I've covered the, Ishna has already covered the part on the charges of the software and other thing. That's of course optional, but ICRA has agreed to offer a substantial discount. I'm sure will be helpful for a lot of you. Ria has asked, how can we access the recordings? Recordings, Ria, will be uploaded in the membership platform, so you can access through app or through our portal. You can log in through through our portal. So recordings will be available 24/7. You can access it anytime as per your convenience. So Shrikant is okay. The question from you is, you already a member of Equalify and also a couple of certifications. So yes, there was Shrikant. I think you missed out. There was a very, very special fee for Equalify members and our existing students right in the beginning. We will check with the team if they can offer you that, or you can always go for the current fee, the early bird fee, which is right now available. But I'll ask one of the team members to get in touch with you. So okay, Bala is asking, is MFA program industry recognized? That's an interesting question. So the programs, this new set of programs that we're designing, Bala, and before this, we've just now about to complete a similar program on alternative investments, which is called Alternative Investment Leaders Program. So that started in February, on February 3rd, and it's ending today, wherein 16 industry leaders came together to design that program and to deliver that program. So our idea is not to create those entry level or regulator mandated programs like you have with NISMs and all. Our idea is to create more practical oriented programs from practitioners. So is MFA program industry recognized? I'm sure it will be, because as on today, every AMC, what its name is, nominating people for it. But programs like this only catch up, also with the performance of students and the ambassadors who come out. So these are industry, and I'm sure after the program you will find a defining difference in your own profile. So going forward, definitely it should help you. Another question from Sanjay, whether MFI would cover all AMC and all the funds. Ishna?
Yes, it will.
So Sanjay, the answer is yes. Yeah, so Valina, I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing your name right. Palani Appan is talking at the MFI 360 demo session. So that we are planning in the first week of April, sometime between 5th and 10th of April. So we'll be updating all of you. Most welcome to join in. And that session will be purely on MFI 360. So you can go through it as well as have all your questions answered. Question from Vishal, will MFI 360 be having features of uploading our current data and analyzing it on a regular basis?
So that is the tracker module where you can upload your client's data and you can have inferences and reports on it. This being more of an education program and analytical program. So, we've been talking about the research variant, but in case you are interested in the tracker module, you can always, reach out to us and we'll be happy to discuss this further.
Yeah. So next question is from Dikshit. I've done payment. So yeah, Dikshit, if you've done it over the last couple of days, you'll receive it within this week itself. There's still some time for the program to go, so the team is also taking it a bit easy. But yeah, you'll receive it. Don't worry about that. All right. There's a question from Shrikant. Please discuss about insurance part also, which will be in 360-degree.
This is a mutual fund analytical tool. Yeah. We have a on-prem product, which is Insurance Explorer. In case it is, you are interested, you can always reach out to us and we'll be happy to show you what we have. But for this purpose and this program, it's only based on mutual funds.
Super. So audience, any other questions? Please quickly ask, else we can wind up the session.
I think at a broad level, the answer to everything is a yes. The product has a wide range of features and functionalities. I suggest it would be best, once we do the information seminar, then, we will be able to offer you more insights. Does that work? I'm sorry, I don't know your name. It's coming as 1+.
Yeah. So guys, I think we'll have another session on MFI 360 as I promised, and we'll take this up.
We can't, it's too early for us to say.
Yeah, special
one step at a time.
Yeah, special subscription fee for MFA will continue in the future. If you mean by in renewals, Ishna, I am assuming he's meaning renewals. So like not just first year. So what's your answer to that?
No answer, no commitment. Time.
Okay. Let's live in today.
Yeah.
You never know. Is the program for beginners?
But I'm happy that he's already considering it for next year.
That's a good news. So Bala is asking beginners or practitioners. Definitely for practitioners, Bala. Yes. But anything that is for practitioners can also be done by beginners. That's what we always believe. So in fact, it's an advantage for beginners to do it, even if it's a bit of a stretch. If it means you need to put in a bit more than others, but any practitioner level program is always an advantage for a beginner to do. So take that as my tip on this. Guys, any other questions? I can't see. So we'll quickly wait for a minute if there is any other question. Otherwise, we'll wind up. So okay, that's an interesting question. Is there any opportunity to work with ICRA in mutual fund analytics after MFA?
Why don't you give us a call?
I'm sure there'll be. I mean, I'm sure there'll be. This is a very interesting, first of its kind program. And why only ICRA? I mean, it should open up the doors for all the major industry players to you and all other participants. So that's the endeavor. And as I said, the learning part is one, but you already Okay. Super. That's
Send us your CV.
Shrikant.
That's
I
all
think,
that I can say.
yeah, ICRA team will be more than happy to now chat with you. But yeah, so what I was talking about is career is not just about the next job or the next raise, right?
Yes,
It's
true.
a test match. So what we are trying to do here is build a community which supports each other throughout their careers. It's not just about one program, one conference, or one meeting. And that's where a community like this should be interesting for you, whether ICRA hires you or maybe you end up getting some collaborators or future partners for your startup. You never know. I think that's beauty about a community like this. So I would invite all of you who've not registered for the program to register. I'm sure it will be a very interesting community. It's already around 130 odd plus people who are enrolled, and we're looking at a good 250 community of MFAs first edition in India. And I promise the excitement will not just stop with the program. It will only start. So there will be many more activities that will be coming up with the for the MFA community in the year to come. So tune in for that, and we look forward to having all of you. Thank you, Ishna, Sumit, and Niraj for
Thank
joining
you.
us,
Thanks,
and
Adi, so
thank you,
much.
audience, for joining us today. If you have any queries, get in touch with us, with our team. You have our numbers and email IDs. Happy to work it out for you. Yeah. So take care, all of you. Have a good day.
Bye. See you.